brothers and sisters.
What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new videos. And if you have any questions or topics that you would like to hear me discuss, feel free to send them on over to my email address, which will be provided in the description below. All right, guys, as you can tell by the title, today's topic is going to be about red flags. And there's going to be two parts to this topic because today I want to give you guys an opinion from a woman's perspective. I am a woman, so that is the only perspective that I can give. But the next part, I will have a guest speaker that will be able to give us an opinion from a male's perspective. So let's get right into it, guys. Us as women need to do so much better. We need to do so much better, ladies. And I know it sucks to hear it because we feel like men should be accountable, which they should be, but we need to do better. We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We need to have more self-respect for ourselves. We need to stop giving these guys who aren't going to do us any good the time of day. We need to do better. So many times women settle. We stick with the wrong person just because they give us 1% of attention, 1% of love, 1% of validation, 1% of affection. We overlook all of the red flags and we put them to the side because we want that 1%. But ladies, we are worth so much more than that 1%. We need to have more respect for ourselves. We need to set ourselves to a higher standard. We need to stop blaming men because we're the ones who keep allowing these men to treat us the way that they're treating us. As a married woman, the reason why I keep saying we is because once upon a time I wasn't married. So I've been there. I understand. I know what it's like to be with somebody that I know isn't right for me. We as women, we have this beautiful gift called women's intuition. 9 times out of 10, we know that the person isn't right for us. We can physically see the red flags, but we choose to ignore them. We see the lack of ambition. We see the lack of goals. We see the abuse, whether it may be physical, mental, or emotional. Yet we choose to push these red flags to the side just because these men decide to give us an inch of happiness. But we are worth so much more than that. And we need to do better. A lot of these problems that we have as women stem from our childhood, whether it was not growing up with a father figure or being in a relationship that broke you so bad that to the point where you feel like you aren't deserving of love or you're worthless. I'm here to tell you that that is not true. You are the daughter of the Most High God. You are not giving yourself enough credit. You deserve more than you could ever imagine. Stop allowing these men to make you feel so low. Stop allowing these men to make you settle when there is somebody out there who is ready to worship the ground that you walk on. Albert Einstein once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Us as women, we choose the same guys over and over again. The only difference is their names, and we expect to be treated differently. And that's not the case. Sometimes we have to open our eyes. There might be a guy that is willing to give you everything, but because he is not like the other guys that you've dated, you refuse to give him a chance. We're constantly praying for God to send us the one. The one might be right in front of you, but he's friend-zoned. Oh, we didn't just go there, did we? Sometimes the one is right in front of you. Sometimes the one that God has for you, he places that man in your path. But because he's not like Brian or Jamal, we don't want him. He's too boring. He's not rough enough. He doesn't have enough bass in his voice or whatever the case may be. Women, let's wake up. Let's start looking in the mirror. We have to stop blaming these men. We have to start taking accountability because ultimately the ball is in our court. We don't have to be with someone if we don't want to be. We don't have to give up anything unless we want to. So let's start using that to our advantage. Let's stop allowing these men to treat us as though we are not worth a thing. We are worth so much. We need to start acting like it. At some point, we're going to have to start asking ourselves whether the issues are deeper than just surface level, because God does not call us to be unhappy. He does not call us to remain in situations that are not meant for us. He does not call us to be crying every single night, wondering whether a man is going to come home to you, wondering if you're enough. Because you are enough, and you don't need somebody to validate that. And if you are a woman who is currently single, take that time to work on yourself. Take that time to become the best version possible of yourself, because the Bible tells us that he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He who finds a wife, that means when he finds her, she is already wife material. So ask yourself during this moment of singleness, what am I doing to become that wife material? It doesn't mean that you're going to have everything all together. It doesn't mean that you're going to know everything and be 100% ready to be in a committed relationship or in a committed marriage. It just means that during this time, you should work on yourself and be the better version of yourself. Because once you become that better version, you won't settle for any type of person that's going to come and waste your time. You will know your worth. And you will know that you are not going to sit and just take anything from anybody. It's a hard pill to swallow, and it's easier said than done. Some of us are years deep in a relationship and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do next. How are we going to get out because this isn't right for me? Well, I'm here to tell you that you are resilient, you are strong, you are worthy. Women are creatures who are capable of so many things, and we have to start acting like it. Because if we don't fight for us, then who will? Remember, guys, I love you, but most importantly, God loves you.